Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Game. This is Play Dead Live, SLY versus MIR, and we got a super surprise for everybody tonight. This is going to be a little bit different. It is a brand new format, and we got a crazy, crazy week in store for you guys, so I just need everybody to buckle up. We are going through the Purge. We are going to have inventory this weekend. We got a brand new set that I can't tell you the name of. I did send a teaser today and just said prepare for the evolution because it is going to be different. So by the time you guys get your inventory Sunday, it is going to be wild. It is going to feel like old school Play Dead Live. We got players portal. I mean, we're having a portal event this weekend while we're doing inventory, while we're testing, while we're purging, and while we're playing. So we got so many things in store for you guys. I am unbelievably hyped up. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter version of an intro tonight because we're not doing a bundle. We're not going to go over the PCPs tonight. We're going to get back into the spirit of the game. I will go over the standings, but again, no bundle tonight, but we will have a bundle Wednesday night. So save your pennies because you're going to spend a Wednesday night for something amazing. It's going to be crazy, crazy fun. So, how about before we get too far into it, I got to give that super chat shout out to Valar. Hello, 99 Army Kills, Great Mods, channel members, PDL, trivia players, sponsors, Box, Burn Coin, Valar, always a pleasure. Thank you so much. Big shout out for my green team. I see all the members of the channel. Thank you guys. A big shout out for Trigger's Army, Ranger Chris, Kathy, Patty, Seth, Mike, Amon, Mike, and Chad. Chad's not really in Trigger's Army anymore. Chad's a member of Vox. So I slipped my mind, no Angel, of what tonight is. It's something we're supposed to be doing tonight. Can you guys help me? Can you guys tell Ranger Chris what tonight is? That's right. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is date night, baby. Ranger Chris, what's up, my man? It is date night. We got fans watching. We got people cheering. And again, if you're interested in taking the plunge, getting into Play Dead Live, we got a lot of our Walking Dead fans, a lot of our viewers. There was a message posted earlier. We're always looking for great people, great attitudes, great personalities to get in and become part of our PDL family. So if you want to take the plunge, shoot one of our mods a message or send us that, and we'll teach you all about the game, and especially as we get closer and closer to the portal. All right. So Ron, I'm not ready for your cue yet though. But what we are going to do is, oh, look at the standings. Look at Team MIR up there with 8 wins, 8-4. Arc with a slightly better record percentage, but MIR back up there in a tie for most wins. And look at the MIR point differential. Is MIR becoming Goliath again? And will SLY become David and slay the giant tonight? We don't know because a brand new format tonight. One thing I will tell you is MIR's hot. They're stringing the wins together now, 8-4. We got Arc at 8-3. Vox, never underestimate Team Vox. New regime, new players, a lot of fun. So I got to ask a question, okay? All of my Vox people out there, Trigger, Ron, Justice, Cat, Rajin, Dr. Die, from a scale of 1 to 10, how cool is it in Vox? I just want to ask, like a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you guys love being in Vox? Because there was a time we couldn't always say that in Vox, right? Vox went through some growing pains. But on a scale of 1 to 10, they love it. They love the climate. They love playing. They play for each other. And I love to hear it. So, like I said, Team Vox right there. 4-8, probably not the record that they won at this point, but it's a long season. And Moonshot says 0. He's like a 0. just gonna rain on Vox's parade. All right. And then we got Team SLY. Team SLY going through some changes. 3-8. SLY, one of the best regular season records in Play Dead Live. So we know that SLY will piece it together and they'll get the regular season mojo and then make a run in the tournaments. What they do. So I am super, super excited about the future of our game. I want to thank all of you guys for being a part of it. Everything that you do, super, super important. I think we're within 30 days of the portal launching. We got some people to see it this weekend. It's more fun than ever. And the Purge is that next missing piece. All right, you guys can see. We got pick 3, surprise. We got Ark traveling to Vox. Ark's probably in their, their Neos right now on their Dragons. They're probably flying there. They want to get there a day early so they can relax and get ready for Vox. We got a big game Wednesday night. Then next week, regular next week, nothing special. Just a regular MIR and Vox, Ark and SLY. And then the following week, we go back and we got a Massacre rerun. So we get teams playing that as well. All right. You know what? That is we got one more thing to do, Ron. And that is Ark and Vox. What time is it, Father Ron? It is roll time, baby. Somebody, you know what? I'm going to give away 2 packs tonight. I'm going to give away 2 per. Give me 2 per. Give me 2 per. Right? My Air Force Ones. All right, there you go. Wow, look at all those. All right, let's roll them. We got people here. We will roll the dice. Oh, I ain't rolling 2 dice. Oh, you know what? I could have rolled 2 dice. All right, I'll do it one at a time. I have that feature. All right, here we go. Let's roll that 20. And it is, I tell you guys. Oh, look at Trigger. Trigger listened. I said 1 or 20. You always cover those. How about Trigger getting the first pack? Let's roll another one. Number 5. Justice. Trigger and Justice. Look at Team Box. Team Box taking them packs out of existence. Trigger and Justice. Congratulations. Justice been on a hot streak late. Hasn't he? Hasn't Justice won like several packs? He just knows. All right, so before I get to pre-match buffs, each team has sent me 3 categories that the other team cannot score points on. Now, I'm going to go through the motions. So I would suggest don't comment. If there's a category and I say, hey, such and such did this, such and such did that, don't challenge and say, well, hey, Kills, we blocked them from getting that tonight. And the first thing I'm going to say, if you do that, I'm going to say, why did you say it in a nerdy voice, Poindexter? But then after I say that to you, then I'm going to be like, why did you say that? Do not give any tip of the cap of what those categories are. You want them to try to get those points. So at the end, I can say, psych your mind, you didn't get them. So you went through the whole match and tried to do something, and you wasted your time. All right. So that's what's up. Everybody got it. I think everybody's got it. I think everybody knows what we're doing. So, we've covered all the business stuff that we need to cover. Let's get down to business. And if you are Fly Rod, JJ, Kel, B-Dub, Bones, Tiny, Dimes, or Craven. Those 4 for each team. Those 8. Give me your pre-match buffs. Tonight, we'll have same character record sheets, same stats. But then next Monday, it'll have the compressed stats, where the strongest weapon in the game is an 84 damage. Tonight and Wednesday night, you get your regular stats. All right, I see Craven Light. Craven Light's, I would say, a little anxious. Bones. Dimes. Tiny. B-Dub. We gonna get some MIR in here? We gonna get some Kel, some Fly Rod, some JJ? I hope so. I mean, technically, they got a minute. There's Fly Rod. We just need JJ and Kel. And then we will take you down to MIR and let the record show, Moonshot, we will be on MIR's field tonight for the whole game, not halfway on somebody else's. All right, we got Kel, and there we go. Everybody in the house, everybody. All right, it is 8:30, and I'm going to take you down to the surprise field. All right, starting out, going first in the Bomber. Can I say Bomber B-Dub? Bomber Bonnie? Because, I don't know, maybe it's got a ring to it. B-Dub is just B-Dub. All right, starting out as captain for MIR, going first is B-Dub. Across diagonally in the Bomber zone, Tiny with the dusted off abs. After Tiny, we got Kel. Kel is in the tank zone, and I think I need to check something real quick. Hold on. Because I think MIR is Battleship. They are. So I will move the unwanted one off the field. And Team SLY is tank. All right, so let me move those. We'll move this tank off the field, and we'll move this battleship off the field. All right, so Kel is sieging, and she is in the tank zone. After Kel, we got Bomber Bones. Bomber Bones is sieging straight across and using the tank in the tank zone. Fly Rod in the rover zone. Fly Rod going for a jack of all trades this season. He's been in several zones. After Fly Rod, we got Deadly Dimes in the rover zone. And Dimes will be followed by JJ, and JJ be followed by Craven. We have an exact mirror image of the player and the position. They are in the exact and the same order. This is going to be a wild one. All right, remember, timers are not challengeable. With that being said, it is 8:32, and I'm going to start a 20-second timer for B-Dub. Timer starts now. Captains, be quick. And this will be a super fast game. Look at B-Dub. 5 seconds in, she's got her move. That's pretty quick. She's going to move over to the temple. She moves over to the temple. Sleet Wand, Dark Boss to Main Street. Let's get that Dark Boss up there. Dark Boss played in 1. Would cap in 3. If it does cap, it's going to be 25 extra points. Let's get that Sleet Wand in play. Sleet Wand is going to freeze that top block over there for Team SLY. And Ice Wands are off the board. Seal and Cadet with Mass Destruction 2. All right, she's at the temple steps. Let's give her that seal. And we're going to put out this flame. Is that burning an eternal flame? Not anymore, because it was cadeted. Steps, Sleet, Dark Ball, Seal, Cadet. You name it, it's been played. Tiny, you're up. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. Come on, Tiny. You've had all day to think about it. Timer's up. Are we going to miss turn number 1? Did not make the timer. No. Are you kidding me? Epic fail right out of the gates. Where you at, Tiny? All right, Nerf timer coming up. Oh, okay. No need for the Nerf timer. All right, balls to their chest. Repel, Cadet, and Echo. Boss is good. Played in 1, cap in 3. Let's get that repel. B-Dub says it hits. Putting out that, well, not putting it out. It was frozen block. And going to Echo. Going to give Bones 1 point of rage. All right, I'm going to kick it over to Kel. 20 seconds. Go. I am going to be pushing the pace tonight. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Kel going to get into Battleship. All right, when she gets into Battleship, Cannonball for Team MIR. 25-point Cannonball. She's going to go over to their DZ. Right there. She's going to play Woodrow. This is going to be a... that's Woodrow. That's a bomb shelter. So you cannot occupy that area until you kill him or break the bomb shelter. You get the idea. She's going to go Seal. Elmo to the Watchtower with a little bit more MD. First Watchtower. All right, let's go over to Bomber Bones, 20 seconds. Bones beats the timer. Staff of Sable. All right, Staff of Sable, I am thinking that that makes you untargetable by smokes and also your pets for the entire game. All right, so Amy cannot be targeted, nor can her pets be targeted with any smoke this game. That is her legendary. She's going to hop in the tank. So she's getting a cannonball. 1 cannonball for each team. Going to go to their rover zone. They're beside Fly. Mythic Scourge to Main Street Boss. Going to go Seal. Elmo to the watchtower with mass destruction 2. Gonna light that watchtower. Mythic Scourge. Is going to lower the cap value by 20 points. So if MIR caps that boss, it'll be worth 230. It's also going to take it down to 80% health. All right. So B-Dub, your dark boss, is worth 20 less points, and it's at 80% health. Everything else goes through. All right, let's go to Fly Rod. Fly, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Start a second nerf timer. Does beat the second timer. Fly Rod's going to get into the rover. Get a tire for Fly Rod. That means the Sentry's unlocked for Team MIR, for sure. And he's going to rove over to their DZ. Got Kel and Fly Rod both infiltrating your DZ. Going to go boss to your chest. Playing in 1 with cap in 3. Mass Destruction's up to 6. And M7 Rapture. Rover's good. Movement's good. And Craven says wait. Waiting on the Rapture. Tiny's going to prevent it. All right. Everything else is good. Let's go over to Deadly Dimes, 20 seconds. Easily beats this timer. Dime's going to jump into Rover. Let's give Dimes a tire. Each team unlocking the Sentry. Dime's heading over to the Temple Steps because the Temple Flame is still there. She's going to go Lost Stream to their wall. Could be worth 75. Well, yep. Could be worth 75 at this point. Legend in play. Slater to their watchtower. She's going to seal it. Seal absorption. Give her a seal and absorption. Combined rage cannot exceed 6. Dime's taking the Furnace Wand out of play. Red wands are off the board. And Navy to the Temple. and mass destruction. All right, let's go from dimes over to JJ. 20 seconds for you, JJ. Going to go minion to dimes. Minion is a similar to a stasis. But as long as dimes has minions, she cannot play any scoring pets. It's a stasis for scoring pets. She's also going to play a seal. E1 Vapor to the Watchtower with mass destruction. All right, and that E1 Vapor is basically just going to break this seal. Correct. Minion just prevents scoring pets. Minion, seal, E1 Vapor, mass destruction. What's up, Deacon? All right, and final move of round one. Let's go to Craven Light. 20 seconds, Craven. All right, Craven playing brand new pet, Bonfire. One second. All right, so Bonfire is going to relight your Temple Flame B-Dub. It's not lit, not occupied. It's also going to play Seal. Rage Potion to Watchtower with mass destruction. And a Elmo. Does the Watchtower hit? Ten points for Craven. And let's light up Watchtower number 2. I think Minion's a little bit powerful there. All right, at the end of round number 1, Dime's going to rotate into the Temple. B-Dub is not going to rotate into the Temple. Craven Light with a Halo. JJ with a Halo. Get a blessing for Team SLY. Kel is going to put out the Dragonstone behind Craven. And the DZ is going to be 25 points for MIR. 0 for Team SLY. 2 people are in that area. Strawman is 0-0. And let's go to round number 2. Round number 2, B-Dub from the Temple Stairs, 20-second timer. Timer's up. B-Dub did not beat the timer. Started 20-second nerf timer. After B-Dub, we got Tiny on deck. This will be for a 10% nerf. Did not beat the nerf timer. This is for a 25% nerf. She beats the second timer. All right, B-Dub going. Mythic Kang to Main Street Boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63 if it caps. Binds to Craven, Max Spark to Dimes. Binds will break Craven's seal and 10% damage. Take Craven down to 90. Cadet to the Flame. Nicely done. That, ladies and gentlemen, is an all-pro move. Cadet to Temple, and then immediately using Biogen for the haste to move into the Temple in the same room, or same move. That's the way you do it, y'all. All right. Let's go over to Tiny, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Tiny beat the timer this time, barely. Mythic Kang with a seal and thrill. Could be worth 63 if it caps. H9 Rapture loaded to the wall with Ignite, B-Dub. Lyra going to Judas it back. Hey, everybody, I appreciate when you guys pop in. If you guys could just free up chat a little bit for the players so we can keep the players focused on the game. Certainly after the match or before the match, we'll catch up with everybody. But we're in round number 2, and these teams are battling it out. So a big collective hello for everybody. Appreciate everybody watching. Get you guys into the game. All right, Craven Light is going to wait. H9 Rapture, redirected. Fly Rod with Judas. And Craven responds to that Judas. Gold blue from Bones. All right, first gold blue of the game. And that gold blue is going to hit Fly Rod. And he doesn't have a seal or an absorption at this point, so it's going to take Fly Rod down to 80%. All right, a little bit of back and forth with that, but overall, and Dimes maintains her seal and absorption, so the seal and thrill, she only got the benefit of the thrill from that. Wait a minute, that was tiny. Scratch that, it was tiny, my bad. All right, we will give the seal to Tiny. Let's go from Tiny over to Kel. Kel, 20-second timer. All right, timer's up. She does beat the timer. Going to battleship over to the ozone. Mythic Torrent to straw. Let's light that first straw man up. Pet Repel, Max Spark. All right, Max Spark to Dimes. Does hold Dimes in place because she has not went yet. So Dimes stuck in place. Kel with absorption, Inferno to Straw Man, and Misery to Bones. So we're going to light a second Straw Man, and as soon as it's lit, it's going to break Kel's absorption immediately. And Misery Bones, your pet this round, is going to go down 2 grades. "20-second timer over to Bones from the Rover Zone. All right. Timer's up. Bones is going to go to the temple stairs as far as you can get. Pet Repel. Skull to Fly Rod, E3 Elmo, and Misery to Fly. So BW, you got a Scold pet to Fly Rod, and you also got an E3 Elmo. And then Misery will take Fly Rod's pet down 2 grades as well. After Bones, we will have Fly Rod up next. It hits. All right, we'll take Fly Rod down from 80 down to 70. We're going to light up Watchtower number 3 for Team SLY. 3-1. Misery will lower 2 grades. And we're going to light up Strawman number, or Watchtower number 4 and give 10 points for the Elmo. So light and 2 flames there. Temple Steps, Scold, Pet Repel, E3 Watchtower, and Misery to Fly. And let's kick it over to Fly Rod. 20-second timer, Fly. Fly Rod, Dimes, JJ, and Craven. And then we'll get some subs in there. Easily beats the timer. Fly Rod going to head over to the Temple Steps as well. Fly Rod's 4th in line. Or I guess 2nd in line because Bones was there a little bit sooner. Drop a Thrill. Mythic Kang has now become a red Kang. So Fly's Kang is worth 50 points if it caps. Because of Misery. S6, Thrill makes it a 7. S7, Rapture to the wall with Ignite. The Rapture does hit. Let's teardrop it. 8 Mass Destruction as well. Make it stronger than a Rapture. And 7 Rage on that bad boy as well. Black, green, 30% green, Fly Rod. You got 70 green remaining. All right, let's go from Fly over to Dimes. Dimes, 20 seconds for you. Beats the timer pretty easily. Going to go Mythic Kang to their boss. Dimes cannot play Mythic Kang. Sorry, Dimes. You have a minion. Max Spark to Kel. Slow her down. I will allow you to play a legal pet if you'd like to play a legal pet. It's the first time we've seen it. But you can't play a scoring pet. And F4 Snowstorm loaded to the wall. B-dub. And B-dub, she's going to send a red stasis over to you. All right, red stasis to B-dub. Snowstorm is stopped with a gold-blue. All right. And Dragon Smoke. Red Stasis to B-dub. Dragon Smoke. Max Spark to Kel to slow her down. And F4 Snowstorm with Ignite is shut down. All right, let's go over to JJ. JJ, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Did not. Oh, she did. She did. Showed up as I was saying it. Scold to Craven. Pet Repel. Let's summon Weber. All right, she's going to light Straw Man number 3. That Straw Man's going to hit. It's going to break her seal. Actually, it's not. Scold is going to hit. Craven Light. It's going to take him down to 80. JJ's immediately going to get an absorption. And she's going to lose it. Bones also has an absorption. I did not give her because she played Scold. Put that right there. JJ keeps her seal, loses the absorption, lights a Watchtower number 2. Pet hits, Pet repels good, shot hits, Weber is summoned. Final move of round 2 is Craven Light. 20 seconds, Craven. Beats the timer. Gold Blitz to Tammy's minion. Arc Ice Smoke their wall. First one, really nothing. Second one would form an absorption. Max Spark Kel's going to keep her in place. Kel double Max Sparked. She cannot move her next turn. Cadet Strawman and Misery to Kel. So we got a Gold Blitz to that minion, B-Dub. And a Cadet. All right, putting out Strawman number 3. Minion is dead, but served his purpose. Nice job, JJ. And that is the end of round number 2. At the end of round number 2, captains, give me your subs. Craven Light with Sega Halo. JJ. Second Halo. DZ 25-25. Dime second round in the temple. B-Dub a round in the temple. I got a blessing for B-Dub, blessing for Dimes. Fly Rod and Bones stuck on the temple steps. And Strawman, I got 10 points for MIR, 0 for SLY. Third round subs. B-Dub coming out of the temple. Manda coming into the bomber zone. JJ losing her seal and her pet repel because of elevation. Ocean Man coming in for Tiny. Now, the reason Kel does not lose her seals is because she's in the battleship. If she was on top of the ozone, she would lose that. But she's under the ozone, you can cap it from the battleship. Another advantage of that. All right, we got You guys can see the buffs. Order is as follows. It's going to be Unforeseen, then Ocean Man, then Kel, then Bones, Fly Rod, Dimes, JJ, and Craven Light. Before Unforeseen goes, before her turn, I've got a 230-point boss for MIR, because Scourge hit it. I've got a 63-point Kang and a 50, because that was downscaled. 6350 and flag number 1. It is a dark boss too, so she got 25 for that. But they lost 20 because of Scourge. All right, let's go to Unforeseen. Unforeseen, you got 20 seconds. Amanda gets her move in on time, and Ray is at 90% health, and Amanda's 90% health because they both start suffocation in the bomber zone. All right, Amanda. Going to burnoose that wall. That wall now has a lost dream on it and a burnoose to nerf it. She's also going to move to the temple. And she can, because it is not occupied yet. She's going to put boss on Main Street. Amanda playing boss in 3. Would cap in 5. Going to play Pet Repel. Going to steal Ray's boss. So Ray will not be able to play boss this game. S8 Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall with the burnoose on there as well. All right, wall is nerfed, and S8 Wedding Crasher. That'll dissipate the arc ice. Taking out 70% green, blue block. And a second blue block. Nicely done. Couple grenade hits. MIR's already down on the final blue block. Amanda coming out smoking. Speaking of coming out smoking, Ocean Man, before your turn, I'm going to give you a 63-point Kang. I'm also going to give SLY their first flag. 1 flag to 1. And let's give him a 20-second timer to get his move in. Timer's up. Did not beat the first timer. They must be thinking about it a little bit. All right, we'll get the nerf timer up. It's for a 10% damage nerf. Timer is up. All right. Did he beat the first nerf? Did not. He was just... All right. Ray, send it to me. It's not showing up. All right. Kel sees it. Who else does not see his move? I got nothing on my screen. Kel sent me a screenshot, though, so I'm not going to hit him with the timer penalty. Am I the only person not seeing it? Okay, it's about 50-50. All right, somebody sees it, post it for me. And he posted it twice. I got it twice on the screen. On the one it was sent to me. All right, Tammy or Kel, can you just post it in chat so everybody else can see it? All right, thank you. All right, red Petro to fly rod. Heel and seal. S8 Red's Revenge loaded to the wall with Shatter. Shatter's going to break that first block. I got 75 black remaining after the Shatter. So B-Dub, we got red Petro and a grenade. All right, red Petro. Going to knock fly rod back and out of the rover. Also going to take him down, 60% health. Heal and seal. Going to give him a seal and bring his health back. And the first grenade shot with the mass destruction added and the shatter. Ray's going to finish off the black block, green block, and a green block. SLY getting back in the wall game via Ocean Man. All right, after Ocean Man, let's go over to Kel. 20-second timer. All right, Kel beats the timer. Skull to Craven, dust to Ocean Man. E3 Elmo to the Watchtower. It hits. Let's give MIR their third Watchtower. We'll reset it for MIR. Also give him an Elmo. Scold as well. Give him a fourth one. And Dime sacrifice a scoring pet. Scold is good. Scold is going to take Craven down to 70. Scold, Dust, E3 Watchtower, and Render Dime. She's going to sacrifice Cinco. All right, let's go over to Bones. Bones, 20 seconds for you. Bones, Fly, and Dimes. Next three to act. Beats the timer. Bones playing Boss. Boss in 3. Cap in 5. Gonna send Dust to Unforeseen. Render JJ, sacrifice a pet for me, scoring pet. And B-Dub F4 Elmo to the Watchtower. Boss is good, Dust is good. We'll see if the Elmo hits and JJ can sacrifice a pet. Cinder sacrificed, and I've got 5 watchtowers to 4. All right, I'm going to kick it over to Fly Rod from the no zone. 20-second timer fly. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Give him a 10% nerf timer. Does beat the nerf timer. There's no nerf. Gonna Talon Kell over to their bomber zone. Gonna move her out of the battleship. It's also gonna go Seal and Thrill. Misery to Dimes. So Dimes, your pet will be 2 grades lower. Up. Cyborg Dolly. So Fly Rod, you want to keep the Talon pet, or do you want to play a different pet? No Seal and Thrill. No Misery. No Goliath. Same pet or different pet? And after Fly, we'll have Deadly Dimes be on deck. All right. They're still going to move Kell there. That is the only thing they get is the pet play. Everything else never happened. All right, Deadly Dimes, you're up. 20 seconds for you from the temple. Beats the timer. Dimes going to move to the tank zone. Talon Bones into the temple. Loses her tank, but goes into the temple. Put Arc Ice on their wall. That'll be the first Arc Ice, because the other one dissipated. Going to render JJ. 2 grades of pets lowered. And F5 Goliath loaded to the wall. Big grenade shot with the Goliath. It's an F5. Blue block. 75% of a blue block. You got 25 blue remaining. SLY almost caught up with walls. Not quite. Still a quarter block behind. And we're bringing all the old school players out tonight, aren't we? We got Walking Dead fans, Will to Bill in the house, legendary night. Deacon was here. Big shout out to our legends, been around for a while. Good to see you, Will. Tank Zone Temple, Arc Ice, F5 Goliath, and JJ, you got that render there. So everything is solid with that move. All right, let's go over to JJ. JJ, 20 seconds to you. Timer is on. So they did cap Fly Rod's boss. So when they cap, that is MIR's second flag. 2 flags to 1. JJ playing the boss on the side chest. That is going to be played in 3, would cap in 5. Seal and thrill, Elmo to the watchtower. Craven says it hits. Let's go ahead and light up watchtower number 5. And it is an Elmo, so 10 points for that Elmo. And final move in round number 3, Craven Light. Got a back and forth game, everybody. Tough place to play. SLY on the road at MIR. Both teams playing pretty solid to this point. Timer is up. See if Craven can beat it. Y'all might have Craven thinking. Beats the timer. He's going to activate guard. He's going to scold to Fly Rod, minion to Amanda. Amanda cannot play scoring pets. B-Dub, you got scold. Craven's going to play a heal and seal. It's going to keep him at 70 because the Vine effect. And F4 Jin grenade to the watchtower. So I got scold and also F4 Jin grenade. B-Dub. It hits. All right, going to take Fly Rod down to 50%. Craven Light, where would you like to redirect that 10%? Craven Light getting a free absorption. Scold is going to light watchtower number 6. And the Jin grenade is going to light watchtower number 7. 7 to 5. 10% from Fly Rod. We're going to take Fly down to 40%. Scold is good. Minion is good. Heal and seal. And then the Jin lights up the watchtower. And that is the final move in round number 3. At the end of round number 3, I've got a third halo for Craven Light. A third halo for JJ. And I did not take JJ's pet. Weber should have taken that blue block. Arc Ice is still in effect. It just moves down to the block. Weber deals no damage. He takes the block. That's the way we played it the last time as well. All right. So you got a Rapture and a Arc Ice that is not yet resolved. DZ is going to be 25-25. Unforeseen in the temple. Bones in the temple. Dimes in the tank zone. And Strawman is 10 points to 0. All right, y'all ready for round number 4? Let's do it. Like I said, we got legends watching tonight. Walking Dead fans. You guys do me a favor. Message all these people and tell them to get their ass back and play Dead Live. How about that? All right, unforeseen. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Blaze to Strawman. She's going to unholy the dust as well. Blaze going to light up Strawman number 3. H9 Red's Revenge. Ocean Man says, I shut it down. All right, pet's good. Unholy's good. That's revenge for you stealing his pet, Amanda. I don't think he liked that too much. You don't play around with Ocean Man. All right. Let's kick it over to Ray. Ray, 20-second timer, back to you. Timer is up. Ray beats the timer. And Kel is correct. We have 2 dimmed Dragon Stones. All right, Ocean Man going to go Red King to the boss. If it caps, it's going to be worth 55. Going to Arc Ice. That is going to create an absorption. That will provide a 20% nerf. Now, the fact that it's raptured is going to be a little dicey, but I'll explain it shortly. Remember, any damage to that wall is going to get rid of it. But it's not wasted. It will still nerf the overall attack a little bit, but any damage to that wall is going to break because of the rapture. All right, Arc Smoke, Ray, I'm assuming that is a Rage. What is that? What level of Rage? H9. B-Dub is an H9. Does it still hit? All right, it hits. Ocean Man going for Bomber of the Year. What's going on here? It's a nice shot. H9 Wedding Crasher. Blue block. Blue block. 65% of a red block. Got 35 red remaining. SLY with a slight wall lead, but the rapture, I'm going to say walls are about even. All right, let's kick it over to Kel from their bomber zone. 20-second timer. Kel beats the timer. She's going to move over to their rover zone. Just move her over just a little bit right there. Mythic Kang to JJ's boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63, and she is correct. No watcher. No penalty. She called her mistake. All right, move to their rover. Mythic Kang, F4 Vapor to the Watchtower. Craven playing red-blue. Second blue of the game. And let's get rid of Kel's absorption. Does not like the Watchtower. All right, let's kick it over to Bomber Bones. 20 seconds, Bones. Beats the timer pretty easily. Can you tell me the area you're going to Dragon Smoke, please? Mythic Kang for Bones. Could be worth 63. Going to hinder Fly Rod, give him a -2. Ozone, lit back up. B-Dub, I got a Spruce to Strawman number 3. Does it hit? Kang's good. Dragon Smoke's good. Hinder is good. After the Spruce hits, that'll put out Strawman number 3. Let's go over to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, you got 20-second timer. We got Fly, Dimes, JJ, and Craven Lightning. We got halftime. Timer's up. Fly Rod in the no zone. Did not beat the timer. We'll start a 10% nerf timer. Does beat the nerf timer. Going to play Hendrix, light up 3 Strawman. Or I'm sorry, 3 Watchtowers. Going to play a Heal Smoke. He's surrounded by Heal Smoke. And an F4 Vapor to the Strawman. Uh-oh. And Craven correctly calls it. Vapor hits a Strawman, number 3. Does not light it. Has no effect. It fizzles. Hendrix is going to light number 6, number 7, and number 8. MIR with 8. SLY with 6. So Fly Rod plays the Cyborg, drops Heal Smoke around himself, and throws a Vapor to Strawman for no effect. Let's go from Fly Rod over to Deadly Dimes. 20 seconds, Dimes. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Dime's going to move to the O-zone. No movement penalty because all she got to do is just go up the ramp and stop right there. Vines to JJ. Scold to JJ. S6 Elmo to the Watchtower. Speed Dub, you got Vines, then Scold, and then an Elmo. I had a feeling we'd be waiting on something, right? This game's getting intense the last few moves. Because we got Dimes, JJ, Craven Light, and halftime. All right, MIR is going to react to one of those moves. Team MIR. Fly Rod's going to prevent Scold. Everything else hits. All right, JJ is going to lose her seal and take 10% damage from the Vines. Scold does not hit, so we don't like Watchtower number 7. But the grenade does hit. I'm sorry, Watchtower number 8. The grenade does like Watchtower number 8, so it is 8-8 on the Watchtowers. And they get 10 points from the Elmo. 2 players remain. JJ, 20-second timer. All right, beats the timer easily. Craven Light. We got Blaze. JJ's going to play a Max Seal. Going to go Blaze, light up Strawman number 3. Going with E4 Vapor to the Watchtower. Gold Blue from Deadly Dimes. Final blue of the game for Team SLY. For the seal resolves, that's going to hit. It's going to take JJ down to 70. And then the Max Seal Smoke surrounds her. All right, final move of the first half to you, Craven Light. 20-second timer. What's he got in store? Timer's up. Does not beat the timer. He must be thinking about a good... Oh, he did. As I was saying it. Red Kang to Bones' boss. Red Kang could be worth 55. Dragon Smoke. We will have Dragon Storm. And I got a F5 Gen Grenade to the Watchtower B-Dub. Gold Blue from Fly Rod. I had a feeling. Fly Rod with the Gold Blue. Craven Light will lose his absorption. And we are at halftime, everybody. Nice. Nicely done. Interesting battle there toward the end. Captains. And we got Irish Dave in the house. This is what I'm talking about. Dave, we are going to need to know a class very soon for you so we can get you an avatar. So talk it over with SLY. Let us know. And we'll get you a custom designed avatar. All right, we got Elevation 1 for Craven Light. He's going to keep that seal. JJ, meanwhile, is going to lose her seal. So is Dimes, because she's elevated. Craven Light with a halo. JJ with a halo. Unforeseen with a blessing. Bones with a blessing. It's 4 blessings. $10 points for Strawman for MIR. DZ 25-25. All right, good job tonight, Amanda. Excellent job. Always fun when you play. B-Dub coming back in the game. Awesome job for Ocean Man as well. Ocean Man, top bomber so far tonight, getting it done. See if football can carry the torch. Football coming in. We got the Animal. Animal coming into the Ozone. He is the Ozone Player of the Year right now. He's got that lead. Sentry guns are activated. Moon coming in for Fly Rod. Awesome job, Fly. Moon coming over to that rover spot. And the person that is closest to Animal is Samurai. Top 2 Ozone players. Oh, Joe, I think you might be set up for a couple possible awards, my man. You got some things working this season. Unforeseen giving high fives on the way off. She's like, I did my job. Let's see. Let's see if you did enough. All right, so here's going to be the order. It's going to be B-Dub, Football, Kel, Bones, Moonshot, Dimes, JJ, Craven, Samurai, and Animal. It's a very close game. Teams doing their thing in different ways. All right, so before B-Dub goes, I am going to cap Amanda's boss. MIR has 3 flags. All right, B-Dub, you got 20 seconds. We're in round number 5, everybody. Beats the timer. B-Dub heading up to the temple. Gonna go red stasis to Football. I don't think she liked that red stasis earlier. Red stasis over to Football. Payback. A little bit of pet repel. B-Dub trying to close out the watchtower. With an Elmo, Craven says, wait. Animal with the prevention. Shutting them down, Joe. Joe says, not in my house, but it's not really his house. It's MIR's house, but you get the idea. All right, let's go over to the Football Master. 20-second timer, football. If y'all are watching the game, y'all having a good time tonight, give me triple nines in here. I love the battle tonight. I think both these teams are bringing it. Has a really nice old school Play Dead Live feel to it. We got new players, some veteran players, a little bit of everything. Season will not be decided tonight, but every game is big. Football Master, you didn't beat that timer. I got to give you a Nerf timer now, Zach. You better beat this one. All right, he beat this one. Football coming in to put the cosmic heart on Samurai's Justice. Or Samurai's Justice. He put the heart on Samurai's dad. That was kind of cute if you think about it. All right. He put the heart on Samurai's Judas. Just kind of worked out. A little torment on B-Dub. Mass Destruction number 10. All right, Cosmic Heart, no Judas for Samurai, Torment, and BW got F5 Elmo to the Watchtower. Question for both these teams right now, how much are they going to spend for a 9th Watchtower? This is like a heavyweight battle. Gold, blue from Kel. Both teams out of blues. Both teams going for it. And the gold from the gold blue is going to break Football Master's absorption. He does have gear absorption even though he's coming off the bench. All right. Gold blue from Kel. Let's go to Kel from the Tank Zone. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Kel's going to head over to their Tank Zone. Mod to mod. Boss to Main Street. Kel playing boss in 5 with Cap in 7. Max Seal to JJ. Tank Zone boss, Max Seal, and Craven made him work for it, no doubt. Burn a couple pets, and Kel had to use the lantern for the Vapor. Vapor has no effect because it has to hit a certain target and a certain block. But they do get Watchtower number 9. Now what this means, it means that MIR has all the Watchtowers lit up. 225. 100-point bonus. SLY can still hit a 9th Watchtower, but they don't get the bonus for it. MIR cannot hit any more Watchtowers, and Kel with a 9 award. All right, let's go from Kel over to Bomber Bones. 20-second timer. All right, Bones beats the timer. Bone's going to move into the temple. Binds to Kel, red Cray to Kel. S6 Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall with Rampage. That's going to make it an S7. Does it hit? All right. Vines to Kel. Let's take Kel down to 90%. Breaks her seal. Red Cray to the face. Take her down to 85. And the red Cray stays. I'm going to cap her boss. So I've got 63, 55, 63. So far for the night. 4 Kangs for Team SLY, 63, 63, 55, 55. I'm sorry. 50-50. Ray and Craven are both red. 50-50, not 55-55. And Bones capped second flag. All right, let's get that wall damage. That is 35% of a red block. Bones and Ocean Man been doing the work tonight on these walls. Let's take that 35 out. Not that one. Let's take that 35 out. Take that one down. And let's give her another 35. 65 red remaining. 1.65. All right, let's go from Bones over to the Marshal. Moonshot from the Rover Zone. 20 seconds, Moon. Moon, Dimes, JJ, Craven, Samurai, and the Animal. Shaping up to be a pretty close game. Beats the timer. Mythic Kang to JJ's boss. Could be worth 63. Move down to wall range. Put him in the no zone. Heal and seal. A little bit more mass destruction. Trixie to the wall, and also red Cray. All right, so the F5 Trixie. Remember, any damage that gets through will break this block. Because there's an absorption, the absorption is 20% of the attack. That's what I said. There's damage getting through. It might be really, really minor, but it breaks that. It gets rid of that block because any damage gets it. And a real small percentage of damage is going to carry over. %. And that's with the Burnous. Makes the wall weaker, but it was a Trixie. So I've got MIR sitting at 90 red. And the other part of that Trixie gets rid of the red Cray. Kang's good. Heal and Seal is good. Trixie. double shot, and mass destruction. All good for moonshot. Let's go over to Deadly Dimes. Dimes, 20 seconds for you. Easily beats the timer. Boss to their chest. Dimes playing boss in 5, cap in 7. Send some torment smoke over to moon. H9 Goliath to the wall with shatter. So shatter, going to give you a quarter point. Take it down to 0.4 red. It hits. And Deadly Dimes taking down the first wall of the night. And let's give SLY that gold bar. We're taking down the wall, and let's rebuild it. SLY with a wall lead. All right, so Deadly Dimes plays the boss, plays the torment, finishes off the wall, takes down the gold bar. And let's go from Deadly Dimes over to JJ. 20-second timer. Beats the timer pretty easily. All right, so a couple things happen here. They have a boss to Main Street. So JJ will get a Mythic Kang there. Now her boss caps. So her boss is immediately going to cap, and I've got two. Who was the first Mythic Kang on Main Street? If you guys know really quick, type it. I can search it. Never mind. I didn't mean Main Street. Kel and Moon are both on JJ's boss. All right, so I got 63 and 63. That's what I meant. All right, so these two both cap on JJ's boss. 2 more 63s and flag number 4. 4 flags to 2. And JJ playing Mythic Kang on Main Street. All right, Mythic Kang to Main Street. Torment to football. Red Gel to Strawman. And they're going to play Dark Psycho. Dark Psycho is going to stop the shot. And no legend for you next round, JJ. No legendary pets or legendary items. All right, let's go from JJ over to Craven Light. Craven, 20 seconds. Got Craven, Samurai, and Animal. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer, Craven. Just missed the timer on this one. Grizz to Kel, Torment to Kel, S6 Trixie to B-Dub, and the Stasis. B-Dub, does it hit? All right, I'm going to Grizz Kel. Other side of the map. S6 Trixie to B-Dub. Hits. Take B-Dub down to 95%. I'm going to kill that Stasis on football. Grizz, Torment, and double grenade shots, Craven Light. Let's go to Samurai. Samurai, 20 seconds for you. Got Samurai and then the Animal. And then we'll go to round 6, Dragon Storm. Timer's up. Beats the timer. She is going to get in the turret. Remember, no award for getting in the turret. You have to get in it and stay there for 2 rounds. Going to send Boss over to their chest. Samurai playing Boss in 5 with cap in 7. Going to send Torment to Dimes. All right, let's get that Torment out there. M7 Snowstorm loaded with Shatter. Shatter, I'm going to take you from 90% red, 2.65. M7, 8, 9. S9 Snowstorm. With Mass Destruction. And Burnous. Red block. Red block. Red block. And about 15% carryover damage extra because of the burnoose. All right, we're going to rebuild it. And we're going to give a gold bar to Samurai. Snowstorm has no effect. Both walls have been rebuilt. All right, final move in round number 5. Let's go over to the Animal Joe 20-second timer. Animal getting in the turret. Beats the timer. Gonna bring out Mythic Nolan because he has him. Gonna send Torment over to Samurai. S8 Goliath loaded. Mass destruction. And we know it is an 8, 9, 10. And they're going to Phantom Cape to Torment to Samurai. It dissipates. B-Dub does the grenade hit. All right, Animal, S8, 9, 10 with mass destruction. A fresh new wall for the Animal. Black, green, green, 25% blue. Animal, lighten it up. 75 blue remaining. Take that going into Dragonstorm. All right. We've got Craven Light. Halo number 5. JJ. Halo number 5. Bones. With a blessing. B-Dub with a blessing. Strawman. 10-0. DZ 25-25. All right, we're going to go into round number 6. And we're going to roll it for the Dragonstorm. It is going to be positive damage. It is not going to be hinder. And it is going to be E3 Rage bonus. Ouch. All right. E3 added rage. For the Dragon Storm. Let's start out. B-Dub, you are tormented. And you got 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Bringing out Mythic Dark Nolan. Send Torment over to Dimes. Dimes surrounded by Torment Smoke. With Snowstorm loaded to the wall. It's an E3 Snowstorm. Gold Sonar from Craven Light. All right, playing the Gold Sonar. B-Dub going with the minimum. Taking her chances with the E3. Let's get the Gold Sonar. Sonar is going to be a 15% nerf. But MIR's got 10% in mass destruction. So I'm going to take it down to an E2. But it's going to be an E2 D270 grenade. And you probably saw Joe's damage, so you have an idea. It's still taking it down. We got a black block for Team MIR. And 15% of a green block. MIR's at 85. And I'm going to do a die roll. 7 blocks. So we're rolling 8-sider. Now, 1 or a 2 will be block number 1. It is block number 5. Probably not good for SLY. Means we're going to freeze that block right there. Dark Nolan, Torment, and a Snowstorm, and the effect of the Snowstorm. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to football, and football is tormented. 20-second timer. Mythic Kang, Seal and Thrill, Snowstorm loaded to the wall with Echo. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Got a 3, 4 with the Echo, and a 5. And going to send a point of rage down to Bones. E5 Snowstorm is nice. No Snowstorm effect, but it's good damage with that. $75 blue. After mass destruction, taking down. Rest of the blue. Blue block. And a blue block. 2 3/4 for the football master. Way to manufacture the rage. Let's go over to Kel from the no zone. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Nerf timer. This will be for 10%. Timer's up. $10 Nerf. This will be for 25. Timer is up. This will be for a 50% Nerf to her attack. MIR, you guys track down Kel. We're 2 minutes into this move. All right, that is a 50. All right, 25%. After 50, it was a move skip. Moving to their tank zone. Send her for points. Torment will wear off at the end of this turn. She's going to play a heal and seal. Inferno to Strawman to light Strawman. Number 4. Damage from the Strawman will resolve, and the heal and seal will take care of it if it resolves. All right, let's go over to Bomber Bones from the Temple. 20-second timer. And also, Kel, double smoke. No heal and seal for Kel because she played the Torment. So Kel is not sealed. Torment on Craven. All right. Bones, any part of your move changing due to the double smoke. If not, just let me know. Same move. All right, same move. B-Dub, Gold Blitz to kill your Nolan. S8 Goliath with Thrill Smoke to the wall. And move Craven's Torment with Shifting Winds. All right, that Torment's going over to Samurai. It could turn out to be a big move. Now that's a huge hit for Bones. S8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But B-Dub knows what's up, because that snowstorm is going to stop it in its tracks. Ultimately, one block. That was tough. All right, let's go from Bones over to Moonshot, 20-second timer. And there will be a point of echo to go down to dimes. Moon did not beat the timer. Silver Spark, Gold Paul to dimes. Mirror Smoke to dimes. I'll give Moon the timer back because the move showed up as soon as I was saying it. So he did beat the timer. Silver Spark, Gold Paul. With some Mirror Smoke. Now, Tammy has absorption. Just going to break her absorption. Even though it's a Gold Paul, not going to get through to do any damage to her. Well, Gold Paul will double strike. It's going to do a little bit of damage to her. I'm taking Tammy down to 95. Moon is going to have to get in range. So I got to move him over here. Move him to a different no zone. So he can hit Tammy. And then when he hits Tammy, I'm taking Tammy down to 90. And then we're going to kill Joe's Nolan. All right. Oh. That's a good call. It's a good challenge. All right. There is no M7. Silver Spark, Gold Paul. Breaks Tammy's absorption. Trixie with the E3 Dragonstorm bonus. E3 Trixie. Taking dimes from 95 down to 92. E3 Trixie. Not killing Joe's Nolan. Mass Destruction is going to take your Trixie up 10%. So it's 10% of a low number. If it were 10% of a snowstorm, it'd add 28 to it. But not for the Trixie. It is going to deal damage to Joe's Mythic Nolan. But Joe, your Mythic Nolan is hanging on at H6. Some health remaining. All right, let's go from Moonshot over to Dimes. Dimes is Tormented and Mirror Smoke. 20-second timer, Dimes. Timer is up. Did not beat the timer. I'm going to start a nerf timer, 10%. We have Dimes, JJ, Craven, Samurai, and Joe. Do not want to lose your damage in this round. She beats the timer. She's going to move out of the Mirror Smoke to the DZ, which she can. When she moves out of the Mirror Smoke, it goes away. Going to play Mythic Kang. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Going to put some Dust Smoke on Moonshot. Hoping he's in for the final round. Navy to Strawman. And Bless Joe's Nolan. We'll add a H5 to it. Still not going to heal it, but it'll make it H11. It's rare. A pet takes some damage, but Navy to Strawman number 4. All right. Moves to the DZ. Mythic Kang, Dust, Navy, and a slight heal to Joe's Nolan. JJ, you're up. 20-second timer for JJ. And it's going to be interesting to find out which PCP points were locked out because the teams still don't know. Timer's up. JJ going to blackout one. There will be no DZ points this round. And no halos. The Abyss one is out of play. Going to Mirror Smoke Dimes again in the DZ. She's going to have to leave that zone to get in grenade range. All right, going to start with Shatter. Shatter going to take that down to 60 green. Blackout Wand, Silver Spark, Gold Blitz to Nolan. Is going to kill Joe's Nolan. He was so mad, He's like, I'm going to double evoke your grenade. Shatter's good. Mirror Smoke is good. So the S9, and I'll get to the mass destruction added onto it shortly. Going to take it down to an S, well, it's an S12 after the Dragon Storm. Going to take it down to an S6, and then the second evoke's going to take it down to an S3. The monster is going to go down to a Cataclysm, and then down to a Spruce. S3 Navy Grenade after the double evoke. S3 Navy, I am going to, got 60 green. The second group of walls is considerably weaker. You got no Burnous on this one. S3 Navy, finish off the 60 green block and give you 20% of the next green block. You got 80 green remaining. All right, go from JJ to the DZ. Craven Light, 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Gonna steal B-Dubs and Talio. Gonna play Ancient, Petro to Kells, and a Cadet to Strawman. Doubling his personal mass destruction. Likely will, well, it won't affect a Cadet. And he's like, I just wanted to play it. Samurai going to intervene to Petro. All right, no damage, no knockback. Cadet hits. Let's put out Strawman number 3. And he intervened. Samurai is tormented. 20-second timer. However, even though she's tormented, she's got an E5 working with the turret and also the Dragon Storm. Beats a timer. All right, going to play Axis on dimes. Axis will deal D10. If the damage goes through, it will move her 15 yards and keep her in place for this turn. Going to play Mythic Kang and a Max Seal on Kel. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Going to be an E5 monster with loom. And a blue spark's going to make it E6. And mass destruction. Craven says wait on, going to intervene the axis. All right, no damage to dimes, no movement. Grenade, we're starting out with a 80 green. Monster and loom, nice combination. Finishing off the green. Blue block. Blue block. %60 of a blue block. Nicely done. 40 blue remaining. MIR right back in the wall game. Just like that. With the monster and the loom combo. And dimes is in MIR smoke. That's a good challenge. All right, Craven Light. You can't intervene. The axis. Does he want to intervene anything in the attack? The axis has to go through. So I'm going to move her here. She's now out of the MIR smoke. Torment is gone. All right, everything hits. Damage is resolved. Movement is good. Final move of round number 6. Animal. 20-second timer starting right now. Red Curtis to the wall. Super Thrill, Blue Spark. H9 Goliath loaded. B-Dub, hits or wait? MIR, we need to know. Is it going to hit or are we going to wait for it? All right, double mythic sonars. We'll tally it up. Let's see. Animal. Red Curtis. It's going to break block. Double mythic sonars. It's going to be 40%. We'll be adding back 12%. We'll get to that in a second. 20%. I got animal at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. S17 to start. Wait a minute. S19. 9, 10 with the rocket launcher. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 because he's in the turret. S19 animal. Not playing. 20% sonar nerf. Gonna take him down to S15. Another 20% sonar nerf. Gonna take him down to S12. Going to take his Goliath down to a snowstorm and then down to the equivalent of a lithium grenade. S12 lithium plus 12 mass destruction. Red block. Red block. Red block. Animal. It's the weakest wall, too. Animal triple blocks even with the double mythic sonars. It would have taken down a good portion of the wall without the sonars, obviously. Animal resetting the block. 2 blocks for SLY and a second. Gold bar for SLY. Let's reset it. That's the hit of the night right there, Joe. And that is the final move in round number 6, everybody. I'm not giving you move of the year yet, but it's a hit of the night for sure. All right, captains, give me your final 4 for both teams. No DZ points. DZ were 0-0 because the blackout won. Kel, able to get the tank zone and siege. B-Dub and Dimes taking another blessing each. I'm sorry, B-Dub and Bones. Strawman, 10 points for MIR. 0 for SLY. All right, we got B-Dub, Kel, Moon, and JJ. Samurai and Animal both getting Ace Awards, 25 points each. Congratulations to both of them. Each maintaining their dominance in the Ace is the place. Moon staying in the game, does not have Torment, but he does still have Dust. B-Dub, Kel, Moon, JJ, all in the game. And we've got Zach, Bones, Dimes, and Craven. All right, we're going to cap a couple bosses this round. I will cap them at the beginning of the turn. Each player, we have 8 more moves before we call it a night. Kel will cap this round. Riley will cap this round. And Dimes will cap this round. All right, let's start out. B-Dub from the temple. 20 seconds, your final move of the night. Beats the timer. B-Dub going to start out with Gold Gideon. Going to be a minus 24 for Team SLY. Dust to Dimes. H9 Monster from Patton. Craven says wait. 9, 10, 11 with Loom. SLY, type it if you got it. We don't have to wait for the player. If you have it, just let me know. Football's going to intervene. Shot. All right, and we're going to go over to football. 20-second timer for football. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Going to go Mythic Gideon. That's a minus 28 for MIR. H9 Snowstorm. Going to Max Spark JJ. Slow her down. H9. 10, 11, 12 with Boom. B-Dub hits or wait. Kel's going to intervene. Stopping football shot. JJ going to dance out of it. Cannot dance out of it, JJ, because it is round 7. Even though there's not an activation, it is a legendary effect. So this is the one round that the dancing boots would not have any impact. We will go Kel. Kel, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Going to move into wall range. And Kel's boss is going to cap. That's going to be number 5. Couple more Kangs. Going to cap. Five flags to 2. Talon JJ back to the DZ. She is still max spark. She is still slowed. Bone's going to intervene the grenade. Movement's good. Talon's good. I won't calculate the damage because it's all stopped. We have Bones, Moon, Dimes, JJ, and Craven. Bones, 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Start with the Mythic Gideon. Minus 28 for MIR. Going to max spark JJ. JJ, you are stuck at this point in the DZ. And B-Dub, I got a H9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Snowstorm with Disperse. JJ going to prevent it. No wall damage and no frozen block on the Snowstorm. All right, let's go from Bones over to Moonshot. Moonshot, 20 seconds. Moon, Dimes, JJ, and Craven. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. 10% nerf timer. Beat the nerf timer. Gonna go red crated Dimes. H9. Grenade launcher, Super Thrill. Monster with Loom. Mythic Sonar from Bones. And Insomnia. All right, so Cray has to hit, which it does. And that'll be half wall damage for Dimes until Cray is killed, which may not apply this game. Insomnia is going to take that H9, but it's an H10 with the rocket launcher. Can make it S7. monster with Loom. Mythic Sonar is going to nerf it. Mass Destruction is going to boost it. F5. Looking about an F5 red eye range. Moon also has Dust Smoke. So Dust Smoke is going to go into effect as well. S3. About an S3 Carnage. That's what we're looking at. After the Dust Smoke, the Insomnia, and the Mythic Sonar. Got 40% blue. %40 blue. 60% red. I got 40% red remaining. 3.4 of that red wall. All right, let's go from Moonshot over to Deadly Dimes. Dimes is dusted and red Cray. 20 seconds, Dimes. All right, so a couple things. Cray changed a while back. Used to be you could peel it off and throw it. But the verbiage changed a year and a half ago until killed. So, start with the Mythic Gideon is good. Unholy the Dust is good. The nerf from Cray is going to stay. So I got a H9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Gavel with Loom. S14 Gavel with Loom. B-Dub says it hits. Going to be a beautiful hit. But with Cray, your wall damage is only going to be 50%. But Gavel and Loom, strongest combination in the game. Even still, this is 50% wall damage. Black, green, green, 10% blue. 90 blue remaining. And that's because of Cray. Had the Cray not been played, I hate to think. All right, we got two more players. JJ, 20-second timer. You are stuck in the DZ. Gonna submarine bones out. JJ with a wave award. That was clutch. That was clutch. She has moved out and is waterlogged, cannot go back in this turn. That's pretty huge. All right, and we've got one more move. Craven Light, 20-second timer. I mean, that was an orb save right there. Yes, it can. That question was asked actually 3 times today. Gavel and monster. Actually, I think I even posted that it could be used on both. Timer's up. Red Gideon, minus 22. H9 Gavel. Loom, Blue Spark, Super Thrill. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. B-Dub, S13 with Loom and Gavel. And it hits. Blue block, blue block, blue block, red block, %, of a red block. 80 red remaining. That is where it stops right there, everybody. Well done. Well done. Good game. You guys have a good time. Look like you guys are playing fun and loose and all of those things. Craven has to leave the DZ in order to get the grenade attack in. Put him over there. All right, we're going to give a blessing to B-Dub. No blessing for SLY. Bones, 4 rounds in the temple. B-Dub, 4 rounds in the temple. No orb award for either team. All right, before I calculate the totals, I'm going to tell you where people could not score tonight. That's going to make it kind of fun. But let me give you straw man, 10 points for MIR. 0. All right. MIR prevented SLY from gaining points in the following areas. This is fun to get the reveal. Siege. So they could have occupied, got points, but no siege. No gold bars for SLY. So even though we put them on the board, you can take them away. No gold bars. NPCP DZ points. Craven Light. No DZ points for you at all. All those rounds that you were there, nothing. All right, let's go to the other side. SLY had a 50-50 chance. SLY took out the Occupy. MIR didn't go for the Occupy, so they were able to get the Siege. So that was big. No gold bars for Team MIR either. SLY took gold bars out of the game. Neither team getting them. And even if B-Dub would have gotten the orb, SLY took the orb out of the game. So no orb for MIR. No Occupy, no gold bars. And for SLY, no Siege, no PCP DZ, and no gold bars. All right, let's count down the blessings. MIR had 5. MIR had 6. So we're going to take down the rest of the red block. Not that one. So we'll take down those final 4 blocks. Then we're going to rebuild them. And then we're going to take down 2. And that'll give MIR a second wall and a couple of blocks. Let's go to the other side. We got 6 blessings for Team SLY. We're going to take down. SLY already had 2 walls. And this will be a third. So SLY able to get 3 blocks down. 3 walls and 3 blocks. We'll rebuild it. And then we'll give them 3 more. All right, let's cap a couple more bosses. We're going to give MIR 6 bosses. And SLY, a couple more Kangs. And a third flag. All right, hey, I'm going to do a little bit of math, and we'll see how it works out with the extra points and the additions. You guys relax, congratulate each other. I think it was a very well played game. Each team had a set strategy, and only one team can walk away. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, we are back. This is such a unique style of match, and the first time you see it, probably going to take people, a little time for it to sink in how to play it. I'm going to give you a real quick overview of the different categories and who was able to prevail in each category. Start out with the flags. Flags, MIR had a pretty easy time with the flags, for the most part uncontested, 1,050 to 400. So SLY made the decision early on to go after different parts of the game. So 450-point hole. How are they going to do it? With wall damage. They did pretty well with the walls. Maybe missed some opportunities with the walls, with the watchtower, a couple other things. But still, SLY able to take 925 points to 615. That's a full wall and then some. So that makes up almost all of the flag damage. It was close. Let's go over to Strawman. Strawman, non-factor, if nothing but to distract a little bit, to take away a few moves. MIR ended up getting 65 points, 65 to 0. But every point counts. Kangs, same amount of Kangs. MIR slightly higher because of the upgrades. 365, SLY 352, so within 13 points. Siege and Occupy was huge. Siege and Occupy, Kel able to get that 100 points. Dimes not able to get the Occupy. That would have been a nice flip right there, 150 to 100. They tried to keep Kel out. She ended up getting it. MIR succeeded in keeping Dimes out. So that's about a 250-point difference. If you look at Watchtowers, Watchtowers neck and neck. Hendrix was a big difference, but MIR able to get 325. They got the 225 plus the 100 bonus. So you can see there, MIR with another 100-point bonus. SLY, not bad, 200 points, but had they been able to get the Watchtower, that would have been another 125 flip. DZ, MIR 150, SLY 100. Right at the end, able to get that extra DZ point. That was huge. And in the first round, they had neutralized them with Fly Rod. Timers, SLY winning the timer battle, 280 to 260. PCP points. First of all, PCP DZ. Craven did not get the DZ, but he was able to neutralize JJ. So they did split the points, but she got him and he didn't. So keep that in mind. Overall, SLY was able to get 75 PCP points. Cannonball, Tire, Ace Award. Over on the other side, MIR, Cannonball, Tire, Wave, 9 Award, and Ace Award, and the 75 PCP DZ. So 200 points for Team MIR. So it was 200 points of PCP to 75. Extras, SLY won the extra game. They had Elmos, they had the Lost Dream, and they did a really good job of getting those Gideons on MIR. So that was about almost 106-point deduction. In extras, MIR had a net of minus 51. That is their Dark Boss. That is the Scourge that hit. That is the Cinder. That's the Elmos included. MIR net minus 51 because of the Gideons. SLY had a positive 91, and that includes the Lost. So when you add all those things, additions and subtractions, pretty close game, but as you saw, the Orb at the end, the Watchtower at the end, the Siege, MIR 3,079, SLY 2623. All of the extras was a huge, huge impact. SLY either needed to probably take down another wall or flip a boss on the road. And MIR, very, very steady, good solid move. SLY, good game plan. But I think MIR foiled it at a couple of the issues there. So great job. Fun game. Brand new style. You guys, it's been a crazy, crazy weekend, I know, for all of us. So relax. Enjoy your factions a little bit. And we'll be back. We will do this again Wednesday night with a brand new set of gear. And who knows, maybe some new players in there as well. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for all you do. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.